Okay, so let's just have a look. I've taken the Nginx deployment off, and I know there's some funny issue that I had, but I'm not sure. We'll investigate a bit deeper when we've gotten everything to work. Anyway, so let's just have a look. Kube control apply -f services.yaml, and then we should see them coming up. So that's a little bit better, they're a bit more snappy. They do take an extremely slow connection, and I suspect that's one of the issues I'm having. So when it's initially downloading this, it's downloading the .NET Core images as well together with it, and that I suspect takes a while, and that's probably why it hasn't been as snappy, but my connection is very poor here. And then my load balancer is very similar to the other one. I'm just going to call it Cornell Front, port 80, and I'm going to point it to the Redis web app, and then I'm going to do a kube control apply -f load balancer. And then if I do a kube control get services, yes, so now it's again used for IP 200 on my range, and it should now, instead of, this was the old Nginx one, let's just have a look here. Yeah, here's my Redis app, and as I said before, it's not great by any means, but it could be name or now surname Hemon test, and then I can just delete the thing as well. And it should have load balancing, and I don't know if we'll see this if I refresh it a couple of times. When I was testing it on my other machine, it was doing load balancing for me between those two replicas. Let's just have a look. If that's, yeah, that is different. So you can see the idea, and this is precisely what I wanted to see. It's actually pretty neat. So I've got two replicas running of this app, and I am printing out the actual machine name in the .NET app application, so I can see that they're different. So it's really, really neat to see the two replicas in play. So this is precisely what I wanted to achieve. So I just opened Firefox. I suspect that the load balancing is quite clever, and it tries to try and keep you on the same connection, and as the connections come in, it might alternate you between the so it's just like a round robin thing, but I think it tries to keep the same connection for the same client. Yeah, I'm actually quite ecstatic about this working. The thing I wanted to do now, so we'll just look, this is a great point to wrap up. I might just do a little bit after this just to check if I can get the Nginx test up at the same time, and just see if there's any funny name clashes or anything that was blocking it. But yeah, it wasn't going very fast on generating my pods. I suspect it's just my really bad internet connection. But this is a wrap up for, just a starting point for you to get playing with Kubernetes in your development environment and having microservices. We use C# and .NET Core. It's fantastic having a Kubernetes environment, and if you're having microservices, one of the questions you always have to think about is how do you monitor what's going on? And Kubernetes is the way to go. It does everything that you want it to do. So it makes sure that the number of replicas is running, it makes sure that the services is running, it checks the health of all these things, and you can monitor it via this Kubernetes dashboard. And if you guys really want to, we can have a look at more details at this, but this is the kind of training and reference I want for myself for these videos. So yes, thank you very much.